I don't think most people understood how much responsibility Ralph had on his shoulders as the Public Works Director. He knew it. He knew the job very well because he started at entry level working in the streets department. So he's experienced all aspects of what it takes to be a director. Ralph had the responsibility of the water department. He had the responsibility of making sure the water was clean and the water was drinkable and the water met all the regulations that water has to meet. Probably one of the most important things to the people is getting their trash picked up. And Ralph saw an evolution of trash from back when they would actually have to go under the house and get the cans and carry them out and dump them themselves. 15,000 carts that he had to make sure were dumped every day in all types of weather. He had multiple miles of street to maintain. He had multiple miles of paths to maintain. 40-some beach accesses. He had parks. He had to make sure that the police cars were on the road every day and the fire truck could run every single day and all the parts and pieces that went into the town's fleet.
He was always calm. You know, we'd have a water break and water's going everywhere. We're having to cut valves and, you know, people are going to be without water for as little amount of time as possible. He was always calm. He would be there when they were fixing the leak. If it was night, 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, he was there.
We look at this playground and we see kids playing. Ralph had a hand in that, and you cannot drive through the town of Nags Head from the minute you enter until the minute you exit the town of Nags Head. You're going to see the Ralph touch. Ralph had his hand in everything that went on in the town of Nags Head because he wanted what was good, and I think knowing Ralph the way I did, it was personal for him. It was real for him. He was the most dedicated employee I've ever seen. When a man will give everything he's got to his position, including sleeping in his office during storms to make sure that he was here and ready at go, that's beyond a good employee. That's beyond a dedicated employee. That's an employee that at the core of his being cared about the town, its citizens, its visitors, the families that lived here.
He was extremely compassionate about what he did. He cared about the guys that worked with him very much. He looked out for them. The tie always went to the employee. He knew everything there was to know about Public Works, and he had so much history in the town of Nags Head. He was always loyal. He was always there when you needed him. He weathered every single storm that Nags Head ever experienced.
Ralph could lighten the room with a Ralphism. It would be something Ralph would say or do. Ralph's positive attitude could break the most tensest of situations.
Because of his knowledge and his time with the town, he is leaving some big shoes to fill.